This is a reading from the Notebooks by Marie Valtorta, 1944, starting from January 21st through to January 23rd. January 21st. As a comfort for my complex suffering, and to make me forget the wickedness of men, my Jesus grants me this gentle contemplation. Footnote. We omit the episode involving Mary Magdalene at the house of Simon the Pharisee, and the explanatory dictation following it, which belongs to the cycle on the second year of the public life. Okay, January 22nd, footnote 106. We omit slightly over 6 pages of the handwritten notebook containing a note by the writer and a dictation entitled Considerations on the Conversion of Mary Magdalene, both of them belonging to the second year of the public life. We include the final passage in the dictation here because it is an introduction to the next dictation, dated January 23rd, which follows. All right, and then footnote 107 says, Daniel chapter 10, verses 18 to 19. And I shall prepare you for tomorrow's lesson. Mark the point at the 12th paragraph in Daniel, with the words spoken by my luminous angel. Do not fear. Peace is with you. Take courage and be strong, and always manage to respond. Speak, O my Lord, for you have strengthened me. Then the dictation of January 23rd has the reference of Daniel chapter 12. Jesus says, The Archangel who overcame Lucifer, and who stands guard over my kingdom, and the children of it, will be the one to rise up as a heavenly sign in the last time. This will be the time when Israel is rejoined to Christ's Rome, and there are no longer the two branches of the people of God, the blessed one and the one accursed for its deicide, but one single trunk to be called Christ's, because it is living in me. Footnote. Daniel chapter 12, verses 1 through 13, and Matthew chapter 25, verses 31 to 46. Then, since the number of the saved will be complete, the resurrection of the flesh will come, and, like a sleeping multitude, which a trumpet awakens to call to muster, the dead, lying in numberless cemeteries, in the deserts, and in the seas, wherever there lies someone who was a man, will rise to come to me, the supreme judge. O light, that are an attribute of mine, and that will render radiant as stars those who knew wisdom, and taught justice, and lived it out, how joyfully you will shed yourself upon my blessed ones on that day. The last time of 3 years and 6 months, the most tremendous time ever known by man, will be when Satan, by way of his Son, burning with supreme hatred, for the split between the two branches of the people of God will be over, and with it the cause of so many material, moral, and spiritual evils, uses his perfect and ultimate act of craftiness to harm, ruin, and slay Christ in hearts, and hearts for Christ. The wise will comprehend Satan's trap, the numberless traps of Satan, for those who possess true wisdom are illuminated, and through their fidelity to grace will become snow white, and tested like fire, worthy to be chosen for heaven. The wicked will follow evil and do evil, unable to understand good, for by their spontaneous will they will fill their hearts with evil. Then the time will come when, trampled underfoot, to a point never reached before, the church will no longer be free to celebrate the perpetual sacrifice, and the abomination of desolation will be upraised over the holy place and over the holy places, just as is stated by the prophets and repeated by me who do not err. Daniel says there will be 1,290 days of this trampling under. Blessed is he who waits and arrives at 1,335. Footnote. Daniel chapter 12, verses 11 to 12. This means that in the 3 years and 6 months which will precede the end, a short time will finally be reserved for the faithful to gather together and listen to the last word resounding in their spirits as an invitation to heaven, while Michael with his angels overcomes Satan and his demons. Blessed is he who waits and arrives at 1,335 days means blessed is he who has persevered until the end, for he will be saved. Footnote. Matthew chapter 10, verse 22. And I say to you, go to the limit established, for your time as one living on the earth, and you shall have rest, and shall remain in your destiny until the end of days. Footnote. Daniel chapter 12, verse 13.